So this first one, because it's still International Women's, so it's still International Women's Month. So this one actually
I'm not
inspired Poetry Corner's
hearing anything. I don't know if it's
Raul's
just me.
actually his last posting.
No,
Are
not
you hearing
sound.
anything now?
I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, Lesley, when you speak, we're hearing you clearly. You seem to be doing something when you are starting the poem, which is different.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, now I can. Yeah, thank you so much, and much clearer.
Great. I'll just skip the intro. I was going to read this at Inspired Poetry Corner, Raul's last one, but it didn't make the cut, so I'm going to read it now. This one's called Women Who Wear Lavender. I can imagine a world where everything you know of it slips through your fingers without intention, devoid of your strong will, everything that has been built, everything you tried, the effort and strong heart, and your guts willing it all to be, to just stay there in the air somewhere, perfect and swirling slowly in happy, ordered perfection, and it all goes and goes quietly while you watch or don't, because you are sleeping. Sleeping or not, you are dreaming of cabbages, dreaming of onions and carrots and all good produce. You cook, it all goes slipping right through your fingers like so much water in this desert place, and it is gone, and you can't get it back. Children or your dreams die one right after another, and you scrape the dry soil of your heart to give them a decent burial, one after another. What was dear, what was holy and perfect, you bury one after another, nothing to be done, nothing. In the nothingness of the moment, the extreme stillness which follows when you've lost everything and nothing more can be done, you get to look evenly into the face of the ineffable and the nothingness. What do you see? Calmly or hysterically, as is your wont, in the face of the ineffable, when it is so still you can hear your eyes click in your head as they move. What do you see? I see all the cabbages I cooked with the onions in the dish, the perfect moment before serving, my flowered apron crisp, the bow tied perfectly in the back, and I see all of us, all the tiny faces perfect and whole, gathered around me waiting to eat the food I bought at the market, the food I chose, the food I cleaned, I cooked, I made into the magic food to nourish my tiny ones. I love the perfect cabbages. I love the onions. I remember the moment that it was perfect and nothing more. And if you connect the perfect moments and hold them in your head and you hold them in your heart, then they are whole again and live always. That's dedicated to a woman I actually saw at a market in my town in Mexico. And I sort of felt her frugality and her concern, and I saw the care and the love on her face. So this next one, this is an older poem, but I don't read it often. It's called Desert Rains. Don't you know that everything has changed? Don't you know that nothing will ever be the same? That the time of change, the moment that it all snaps under the weight and ricochets, shooting out in all directions to smack us all in the face, the Buddhist Zen slap is here and nothing will be the same. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Standing where you are now, wherever you are, look, just look and be. Where you are is where you are. You are not inside a computer screen, a television news broadcast in the studio with the news anchors. You are not on the street with the protesters. You are not below the earth, the ground, the grounding of it, nor are you above earth, ungrounded. You are where you are. Where is that? The isness of where you are. We are as they, the wise ones, the seers, always said of us. We are that. And this life and our time here is here, and the here at once, as it always is and was, of inhabiting the many realms at once together. The veils between them sometimes whisper thin, sometimes a wall thick and impenetrable, the passages, the passageways, the doors visible at times to some, at times invisible to them, invisible always to some, the multiple rooms, the plains and the valleys, the snapshots of perception which have no record here on earth, only that echo, shadow of knowing from the knowing of those who wrote it, this, what they saw, felt, knew, painted it, lusted, thirsted after the knowledge that only some are privy to, passed down to us that which we read still now, that which we stand before in museums, and which is the mere glimmer, the replication of this other mysterious world only some can see. It is here now. It is our reality now. It is this new world which always has been, is here now for us to see, for us in which we can be. Ah, shall we rejoice, dance in the street, eagerly await each new layer and nuance revealed to us now? Now, in this time, our lifetimes, now, and not cower in fear and make up stories based on what was or something it was just months ago when they were at that time and always were, and any time off by a mile, the blind with eyes that could not see. How will we make this time from here? How will we be in this time from here? How will we take this time into us, hold it into us, hold it as us, and revel in it? Hold it to us and rejoice. Nothing is the same. Nothing will be the same. Nothing ever was the same that we thought it was. The skies have opened. Below, the earth is humming and resonating with this moment, this change upon us. How will it be with us? How will it be with this? How will we be with this? I hope we will be like children when in the desert finally it rains and simply we dance. That's all for me.
Thanks a million, Lesley. Women Who Wear Lavender. What a poem. Uh, all the tiny faces, perfect and whole. We live and live always. And the way you say what was holy and perfect, you bury them one after another. And I can imagine that frugal meal, uh, and the family is for. Thanks so much. Wow, absolutely real and
One
poignant.
one moment, David. Isaac, do you want to read today?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, we'll put you on right after Bill.
Thanks very much, Rorschach. Okay, Bill, go ahead. I'll get your recording going.
Okay, David.
Uh, oh,